I created this layout for our next technique challenge, and the technique is to utilize this great site on the internet to make these really cool word arts. Um, and so let's go ahead and go to the website, and here you can see that one that I just made. This is at Wordle, WORDLE.net. It's not .com, it's .net. And you can go to create and type in a bunch of words and hit go, and it will bring you up with this page. You have to have the correct Java installed on your computer, but there's a link there in case you don't have it installed. You can get that fixed. Let me mention that if you repeat words, such as I put my son's name on it repeatedly, as well as hair. I used it, but not quite as much as his name, because I didn't. In other words, the more the word is used, the larger the word's going to be. And so I put this one a lot, I put this one a little bit more, and then I put black and dye, because he dyed his hair black for this layout, and I put that a little bit less. And most of these other words were only used once, and so I just found a bunch of words that described what was going on in my layout, and I typed them in there, typed certain ones more than others to make them stand out. You can also utilize, you'll see a lot of Bible verses, quotes, things like that. If you just want to copy and paste that in there to see what you get. Once you get in here, though, it's fun to play with. Right here under layout, you can change straighter edges, and it goes and it gives you a whole different one. You can choose vertical if you want it all to be vertical. You can choose horizontal if you want it all to be horizontal, and it will just here's mostly horizontal, half and half, and you can just keep playing until you find one that you like. It's kind of fun, is it not? That one's kind of cool. If you want, you can press Control R, and it will keep regenerating it until you find one that you think will work for your layout. There's also here where you can change the color. Right now I've got asparagus, but you can change the color, and they have some sample ones here. I like this one. It's very Guy colors. You can also make a custom palette, or there's Edit Custom Palette, but I'm not going to play with that right now. Or you can change some of these that says Wild Variants, see, and it gives you there's a wild variants, lots of variants. You can change your font. They have a whole bunch here of fun things that you can go through and try. And here's an undo here. But once you find something you like, you need to stop, and you can save it to their online gallery if you want for it to be shared with others, or for you to get an HTML code to put it on your blog or other website. But for our purposes for the layout, I want to show you here at the top. If you go to their FAQ page, it says, well then, how about PDF? If you click on that, it takes you down here, and there's a couple links. One is for this Ghost script and Cute PDF Writer, and I did go ahead and install those. This is something that needs to be installed to make this cute PDF writer work. And so I did install both of those, and then when you hit print, your print box is going to come up, and you would choose the cute PDF writer and hit OK, and then the next box is going to come up where you can save that right to your desktop. I'm not going to save it because I have plenty there for us to play around with. Before I go and use that PDF and show you how to use it, let's go quickly back to their home, and you can see here are ones that people have saved to the gallery. More, and you can even do a search such as digital scrapbook search. No results. I'm going to have to put one in there and make one just for us. What do you think? No results for scrapbook either. How about digital? Haha. And so I'm assuming, I don't know, I've never done this before. Here's digital moves, and it brings you up to this one this guy made. So you can search for, let me make this smaller. You can search for ones, and if you like them, you can utilize the code, or you can make your own and save it there and utilize the code. But I've been seeing some pretty cool ones just by going through here. Anyway, let's quit playing with this. I can be sitting here playing with that for a long time. So here's the one I made and I brought into my layout. But how did I bring that into my layout? I'm going to go to File, Open, and I actually have quite a few of them here on my desktop. And they are in PDF format. So when you open them up in Photoshop Elements, it comes up with this Import PDF dialog box. And you'll notice that it comes in as 300 pixels per inch and a rather large size. Now I did use my snipping tool and just grabbed it off the screen, and that might be great. It was really fast. It might be great for uploading to your blog or something, but for the purposes of the layout, I did bring that in. The one I got from my snipping tool, which is a Vista screen capture, and then I brought this in and I compared it, and this was definitely a much better. I never. It says fit to page. That might be something important to use too. But this is much better, and then so you click OK. And it's converting it, and now it's opened it up into a file. Now for my purposes, I wanted to get rid of the background layers, so I'm going to choose my magic eraser, and I took off the contiguous box and just clicked out there, and it took off all of the white background. It was as easy as that. Then I'm going to get my move tool and simply drag that up and onto my layout. And I don't want to save the original because I've got that here in my layout now. Now you noticed he's upside down, his name, and I didn't like that, and I did have to rotate it twice. Every time I do this, I have to rotate it both ways to get his name correct. And so see, now I have yet another one. Oh, and actually that fits in there really nicely. That might be the one I already had that I currently used, only I did hit Control U on my keyboard. Control U, whoops, it came up over here, and I used my slider to change the color. And I even thought when I saw it, I was like, wow, my eye goes straight there. My eye needs to go to the photos first. That's really too bright. And then I just lowered the opacity until my photos began to be the things that popped a little bit more. And so it's that easy, that simple to drop those into your layouts. And I can see this even for maybe repeating on a background and using it as the background. And then having the photos over it, I can see a lot of uses and potentials for making some really artistic layouts with this. And so really want to see what you can do with it, and I look forward to seeing your layouts.